remember, guys, if you do want to be in for the chance of winning 500,000 coins, all you've got to do is subscribe, send proof over on Instagram, and then follow my coin sponsor, skycoach.gg, and you'll be entered into the giveaway. If you guys are still stuck with a team like this, and everyone you play in Champs has a team like this, then you need to head over to SkyCoach in the link below. Not only have they got the cheapest and most reliable service for FIFA coins, you can pick any amount of coins, select your console, and put in code PRORECALL for 10% off. Now, of course, before we get into the video, we have two 85 plus picks to do. So we're going to start off with this one here. We got Hergerberger, not too bad. I'll take the singular 89 exchange. And we got Fernandez. I mean, I would have liked to see a promo icon or something like that, but we take that all day. Now, first of all, in terms of making profit, of course, we have the Holy Grail, the one that never fails. We've got the marquee matchup. So this every week, essentially, is going to be a profit SBC. You just need to do one of two things. First of all, you need to do it from club as much as you physically can, because, of course, that's the cheapest way to do it. Second of all, you want to do it a couple days after release. So today is release day. So if you are buying the players or having to buy anything, you don't want to do it today. You want to wait until at least Sunday. Obviously, you come out every Thursday. By Sunday, the price has dropped. And then, of course, additionally, if you're doing it from your club, you can do it whenever. But as long as you sell off each piece of this little beauty, if we have a look here, you've got a Prime Electra Players Pack, a Premium Gold Pack, Rare Mix, and a Jumbo Premium, and a Prime Gold Players Pack. So 5 packs. It's going to cost you about 15k most weeks, and you can very, very easily get upwards of about 40 to 50k. And of course, we will pop that open on tomorrow's video. But in the meantime, something else you can do if you are on the very lower end of things is go and complete the bronze and silver challenges as part of the Icon SBC. Now, a lot of people ask questions about these. Essentially, each section of the first set of every icon. So we go Born Legend, Rising Star. The return is 3 common gold players on these. If we have a look, 3 common gold players, and then a small silver players pack. Now, this pack essentially is 1.5k just if you sell those off as like a lower end minimum. This pack is obviously based on what you're going to get, because if you get an evoable card or anything like that, it's absolutely going to soar. And the basis of this, the reason it's like an average of 6 to 10k is because over all of these, you've got what, 12, I think you've got 14 in the store right now, or 14 in the SBC section. If you do all of them, chances are in one of the 2 packs, you're going to end up with a promo card. So it might be an Inform, it might be a Golazzo player, it might be whatever it is. You can get loads of different things. It won't be a Golazzo because it's only icons or heroes, but the point is you will get, if it's a common player and they go into a promo or they go into team of the week or whatever it might be, you can pack that player in these packs. So obviously you've got that opportunity to get a far better player. Now, of course, if you do want to go to 1 million coins, you are going to have to start off on the bottom and then, of course, rise your way up. So the little filters that we'd start off with, and I'm going to go through each kind of stage that we could do a filter on. First of all, easy little filter over in the Premier League. We've got Arsenal, Brazil. So obviously we know this one. It's been around all year. Gabriel, and Gabriel. We've got Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel, and then we've also got Gabriel Jesus. So a really nice filter. All of them are going to be 84. It's a really easy one to tick your way along. Then next step, like immediately up from that, is going to be going over to Man City and going over to the England players. And don't worry, I know I've showed these filters before, but this is just the building blocks of the game. So obviously we've got Kyle Walker, Grealish, and Stone. So all 3 of them sit at a very similar price there. Of course, if you want to take that next step up, we can go La Liga, Centre Mid, Playstyles Plus, and Gold Rare. And once again, we got Parejo, we got Bellingham, we got Modric, we got Pedri. We got a brilliant lineup there. If you don't have success with that one, you can take off Playstyles Plus and go over to German. And of course, that one's going to bring you Gundogan and Cruz. So obviously all of them step by step, building. And then the next step, you kind of want to go over to specials, and you can start with base heroes, and realistically, you can literally go league by league on this. I think these guys sit at around what, like 15k maybe, 15k. So you've got 12s there. So you kind of just want to find a league where they aren't on the kind of absolute pits, or the absolute bottom of what they can be. If we go to here, if we have a look at defender, if you go 90k, we've got Lazaro, we got Bombasta, we got Rise, Cordoba, Scott. Obviously, we could kind of break this down a little bit better and go league by league, but you could do it that way. Then, obviously, next step, you want to move up into the specials, and this is where you start making more coins. So first of all, base hero, CDM, Premier League. Really easily, Ramirez and Torre, both sit on this one very, very close to each other nowadays. I mean, I don't actually know what Toure is sitting at. Looks like pretty much dead on 100k. So you can see there, he's come down a lot. So these two can be sat on an 80k filter together really easily. So if we have a look here, the cheapest on the market for Ramirez is 68,000 coins, which means we could probably pick him up if we go down to there. So realistically, we're going to sell at about 70,000. EA tax is going to be 3.5k. So you probably want to go to 65. If you can pick him up at that value, you're going to be making a nice little bit of profit. You're going to get him sold on easily. You can also still pick up Toure at this value. Obviously, he's a little bit more expensive. I believe if there's any Evo that's going to be coming, it'll be coming pretty soon on these guys, but there is obviously a chance that these guys could get a bit of a boost. Then we want to go through promo icons. Promo icons are very easy to make some profit off. Obviously, first of all, we can go for Future Stars icon and CDM. This one has an absolute plethora of player. We've got Petit, we've got Gattuso, we've got, I believe we should have, there is about 3 or 4 more cards. Let me just have a look through the diary. We've got Gattuso, Rijkaard, Petit, Seedorf, and Gerrard. So I'm assuming these are the 2 cheaper ones. If we go minimum of 200, let's just see, or maybe minimum of 100, I guess. Yeah, it's seemingly not enough. So if we go minimum 200, let's have a look who we got here. Petit, that is all. So we don't have the likes of your Seedorfs. Okay, so Seedorf is coming up as a centre mid on a standard card, so is Gerrard. So they are not going to come up, but we should find Rijkaard. Now, Rijkaard is going for about 190k, so let's just check that he is on there. If we go to N, let's have a look. I feel like this might have been in the first section, but we'll take it. Where is it? Where is Netherlands? Where is it? Is it not? Yeah, you know what, we'll just go here. Right, so he's not coming up. Was he an SBC? He was an SBC, that's fine. So you just want to go CDM, so all of that, and he just isn't available. So you want to go literally Future Stars icon, and then we want to go CDM, and this one's going to be a simple filter. 80k for Gattuso, about 100k for Petit, and you can pick up Gattuso for, I think, as low as 10k from the looks of things. So if we do a little bit of compare price on the end here, I've personally packed him a couple times from these crappy picks, so we've got the opportunity. We know people are going to be getting him, we know people are going to be selling him. There will be people getting him in packs and people getting him tradable. There are ways to get these cards because they always re-release things. So obviously there's going to be some big snipes available. If you don't have any luck with this one, of course, we just head over to the centre mid version. Obviously a little bit more in terms of your cost. You've got Seedorf here around 140, you've got Gerrard there at around 300k. We've also got Zidane, but I think he's a little bit more out of the picture. Now what we can do on this one as well, of course, we have other options. We can just go for England on this one, not Italy. Definitely not Italy, because that is a very big gap between the two. So we've got England on this one. We've got Gerrard here. We've got Beckham here. Very, very similar price in there. Smith kind of ruins it, but what we can do very, very easily, pop it to midfielder. Let's pop this to, what, 300k maybe? About that, isn't it? 331, so that's pretty bang on. Realistically, 10% for EA tax, so EA tax is going to be on 330, 10% is going to be 33.5, so that's 17k. So realistically, we want to be picking these bad boys up. I mean, I don't know where those 3 cards that just appeared have gone. Okay, so they do exist still. Let's just have a look. Right, that just doesn't seem to be adding up right to me. Okay, so there are cards there. So what we actually want to be picking this guy up at is about 300k, really, because there's one at 320. So just to be safe, I think we can sell him at 330, but you want to pick him up at 300k. Now, some of you are going to sit there and say, well, that's, you know, way under. It's not that difficult. Honestly, I did a snipe on Sol Campbell the other day in the most recent trading video that we did, not the investments, just the trading one. And we got him for, I think, 20k under, which is pretty much exactly what we're looking for here. And it was a very similar price range. So it's definitely not as difficult as it can sometimes seem. Then we can head over to Fantasy FC Heroes. Now these work pretty damn big. We've got Ramirez here at 1 million coins. We've got Tevez here at 1.7 mil. We've got Bombastor, who sits in my team, absolutely lovely, who is unbelievable, by the way. If you have a look through here, I believe we've also got a Toure card. I can't see it. There it is. We've got a 91 Toure card. Now for this one, very simply, we can just head over to CDM. Now I know this is going to be a caker in terms of your pricing, and of course we need to get Mascherano out of this one, and we just want to be sat looking at that Ramirez and of course the Toure card. Can we just check, do a quick VAR check and make sure Ramirez, oh, he's a centre mid. He's a centre mid. They fumbled the bag for us, but it doesn't mean we cannot do Prem. So we still have the opportunity. We've got to get rid of McMahon, but we still got Tevez, we've got Company, we've got Ramirez. So as long as you can get rid of McMahon, very easily done. His maximum is 270k. That is perfect. So if we do minimum buy now of 300,000 coins, we will pop this up to what I think probably, I guess, a mil realistically. Let's just have a look. We've got 1031. So we've got Ramirez here. That card looks absolutely phenomenal. Obviously, I think it was based off of Chelsea's progress. Yeah, so obviously I'm assuming it didn't really get any upgrades. I'm pretty sure it started at 90, if not 89, because Chelsea mud. But it doesn't matter because we can still make an absolute ton of him. So bear in mind, he goes for about 1 million coins. EA tax is going to be about 50k. Yeah, that's not going to cut it, mate. If you really want us to buy your one, you're going to have to knock a little bit more off because that really is not quite the price we are looking for. We've got Ramirez. He goes for pretty much bang. Oh my God, how many have just... See, this is the thing. This is blatant market manipulation by EA, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're not gonna complain about the fraud that are EA. But we're gonna sit here. 1.1 mil and 8k. We realistically need to pick him up for 940k, I think, would be the basic kind of the maximum we'd want to pay, because then EA tax is about 50k, we make about 20k profit. Bob's your uncle, we're pretty damn happy. And subscribe.